that we are all here alive to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the PCRC.
Community Relations Committee (PCRC) marked their 40th anniversary with the theme PCRC at 40, Community Policing at its Best, and with a series of commemorative events and the lecture for women and youth with the theme Emerging Leaders, Impact on Socio-Economic and National Security, to the dinner and gala night and a grand finale ceremony where creme la creme in the society, including Minister of State for Police Affairs, the Inspector General of Police, representatives of the SSG, royal fathers, top government officials, strategic managers of the Nigeria Police Force, among others. Awards were presented to the distinguished committed members of the PCRC, officers of the Nigeria Police Force, the IRT Commander, the FCT Commissioner of Police, Force Public Relations Officers, among others.
To have this opportunity to deliver a keynote address at this epoch-making occasion, the grand finale of PCRC 40th anniversary celebration. I thank the leaders of PCRC, led by the dynamic chairman Alhaji Mogaji Ibrahim Olaniyan, for giving me the opportunity. PCRC has come a long way since its establishment in 1984 by the then Visionary Inspector General of Police, Etim Enyan. PCRC, a great organization which has today started as a vision of one effective leader, gathered momentum over time, grew and expanded gradually owing to the importance of the vision and its tremendous benefits in supporting the police force and boosting effective security in Nigeria.
Administration of Honorable Inspector General of Police, Ayode Adeolo PhD, has made transparency one of its cardinal principles, and therefore we are doing all what we can to ensure that we are an accountable police force and we give quality service to members of the public. Without accountability, performance drops below what is expected, but with accountability you are able to hold everyone accountable for his action and performances, and therefore it helps enhances productivity. Therefore, we hold accountability.
It's going to know other person, that knowing how to believe that coming, and let's listen. This very fruitful. Congratulations on moving here. Those are making progress. The next award is going to the National Publicity Sector of the PCRC.
Comes the history. It is another history being written that we are all here alive to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the PCRC. This is just the gala night and award ceremony. I know we're still going to have the grand finale tomorrow, where we're going to have the IGP in attendance. I know we're going to have the Honorable Minister of State Police Affairs in attendance. All very senior officers of the police and members of the force management team will be in attendance. From your various zones and commands and states, it is written again that you as a leader, and many of you as leaders, you are celebrating the 40th anniversary of the PCRC. When it was established by the then Inspector General of Police, then the IGP, the then IGP, we never knew we would not live to witness this. It was a project established 40 years ago, and it's our turn to feed the baby and the project. Exactly what we are doing today. Like I said, those who do not recognize members of the PCRC in the police family, they are ingrates. PCRC remains that agency, that committee that is carrying out selfless services to make sure the Nigerian police force discharges its duties as expected.
Everybody knows the impact of our first PRO, the very best first PRO we've had in the Nigerian police force. I congratulate you and I commend you, and I encourage you to continue to do more.
Congratulations to the first PRO. For those of us that are not aware, he has a name on the street of Nigeria. It's called the Jagumolu of social media. You are correct, Koye.
He said the CP is following the footpath of the IGP, and I agree. Because I called him yesterday at 2 a.m., one call, and he picked up his call. So that means our CP in FCT doesn't sleep. So that means we can sleep. A few months ago, when that hijack happened, we were so pleased and we're so proud of you. Recently, the Nigerian police has been in the news for all the good reasons, and so it should be. So I commend the IG and team, and I congratulate you on this achievement.
Right from when we are little, our parents will tell us, don't worry, I'll call police for you. Now, because of that, we grew up with that mentality. And because of that, it gave us perception that police are not people that we need to deal with. But now we are looking at the immediate cause, the root cause of all this. Let's tackle it, and we don't want to even be recording any police brutality. And again, the channel of communication, have we exhausted them? And if there is any issue that happened between you and Nigerian police, there are lots of channels in which you can address that. Let us take charge of all those opportunities to address it. It's not by two wrongs cannot make things right. So we need to look inward and see how we too can help our Nigerian police to function optimally. And I believe they are members of the society like us, they are members of the community like us. If we treat them well, definitely they are going to address us properly.
JST, Ambassador Sir Dr. Mishak Nanta, the President General Igbo World Union, Buruburu Ndibo Dum, mainly in the side of security, because police cannot do it all without the youth. Likewise, they can't do it all without the traditional rulers. So we call upon the youth always for them to show peace and make sure that everything goes on. That is our prayer towards the nation. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you.
I'm Ambassador Abubakar Sadiq. I'm the National Deputy Chairman, North. The 40 years journey of PCRC is indeed a successful one. Even though nothing good comes easy, but as we move right from the time when the former IGP, right from IGP Ehendero up to the IGP Kayode, that the time of IGP Ehendero was the IGP that formed the National PCRC. Right from there, we embark upon the project after project, or project upon project, right from the divisions up to the national level. We have the compendium of our projects right from the division for the 10 years. When we go over it, we find out that apparently the work of PCRC in Nigeria is tremendous, because the gap in between the police and the public, we have a lot of gap before the emergence of PCRC operations. But within those 35 years, the gap was fully breached. There is a very straight communication between members of the public and the police.
PCRC has achieved a lot. We've been assisting the security agencies, especially the Nigerian police, with intelligent information gathering, which is very vital for their day-to-day operations.
Let us boost their morale. If I'm earning 500,000 monthly as a junior rank police officer, who will come and bribe me with 50,000? Who will come and bribe me with 10,000? Because if I can buy car, if I can access loan from the federal government to buy a car that I like as a police officer or as a police man, who will come and entice me with money to go and buy such a car? You look at some countries, their police have access to loans, even housing facilities. To the junior rank, they can access this. And these juniors on the road, they are the ones that are propagating the image. They are the ones that you and I meet on day-to-day basis. So it is whatever they act, it is whatever they show in public that the public will assume that even the senior ones are doing. So we need to concentrate on the junior ones. I'm not saying we should abandon the senior ones.
I can remember when NSAS, during NSAS, the Women and Youth Committee was introduced. By then the former IGP Adamu Muhammad introduced the Women and Youth Committee, and since the Women and Youth Committee come on board, we've been doing wonderful because we've been advocating, sensitizing on prevention of crime and prevention to the society. And we also collaborate and partnership with the POA, that is Police Officers' Wife Association, because we need to know who are the orphans of and the widows of the police officers, the fallen heroes. Because Women Committee, we sit down and see how we can assist the widows. Because when you see police officers working and then they are killing them, we feel so sorry. So the Women Committee always see how they come on board to assist the orphans. Recently, we got a scholarship for 17 orphans of the widows of police, the orphans of the police officers, that we send them to university by one bishop that take the responsibility, the sponsorship of the scholarship. And also, when I come on board as a National Women Coordinator, we also organize Children's Day for Police Children's School at Garki, where we provide school shoes and sandals to them, and also sauce during their school assembly hour, because we want them to look proper. When they say police children, we always
in a
want, because their
remarks at the grand finale held at the Merit House, Maitama, Abuja, the Minister of State for Police Affairs reiterated the commitment of the federal government to prioritize initiatives aimed at promoting community policing, enhancing transparency and accountability, and fostering a culture of respect and understanding, as well as strengthening the bond between the police and the community.
Cooperation and understanding between law enforcement agencies of the community are truly inspiring and commendable. Under the leadership of our esteemed President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, I am pleased to announce that we are actively engaged in implementing a renewed whole police reform transformation agenda. This comprehensive reform roadmap, structured around 5 pillars, includes community policing as one of its core components. Therefore, the PCRC holds a central position in the police reform agenda of this administration. We're steadfast in our commitment to fully implement the community policing strategy outlined in the Police Act of 2020.
The Inspector General of Police, IGP Olukayode Adeolu Egbetokun, thanked the PCRC for their partnership and support in the implementation of the community strategy of the Nigeria Police Force.
I want to specifically thank you for your partnership with the Nigerian Police. I want to thank you for the support that you have been giving to the police. I want to assure you that the police will continue to collaborate with you. We will cooperate with you and ensure that and make sure that your committee becomes stronger. I noted the request of the chairman, and I want to assure you that I'm going to work with the Honorable Minister to ensure that we deliver on this request and more.
The National Chairman of the Police Community Relations Committee, PCRC, Alhaji Mogaji Ibrahim Olaniyan, thanked the Minister and the Nigeria Police Force for their support, especially for the lines and several vehicles donated by the ministry.
I know if it's looking back today, we continue to thank God for what he put on ground. The PCRC of then is now international. We have our youth and women. We are progressing. I'm not going to take much of your time. It's a working day. It's because of your love and support that we have the minister, we have the IGP and all of you with us. I have just this humble reminder and request. 15 years ago, during the time of our father, retired Commodore Lubolade, as the then Minister of Police Affairs, the Nigerian Police and the Ministry of Police Affairs started a project. They consider a flight. Even then, the flight is around 8,000, 7,000 from Lagos. They consider a flight. The Nigerian Police provide a landed property. The ministry embarked on building. Even then, the ministry gave PCRC 7 official vehicles. They promised to give us more because we have 24 national escorts, 25 national escorts. But we have 7 then. They kickstart the project. The Nigerian Police provide the land then as required by the ministry. But later, the then government scrapped Ministry of Police Affairs. They take police to internal affairs. But we thank God. When we came on board, this administration under my leadership came on board 29 November 2022. Your predecessor, Mommy, and our father, Alkali, they agreed that we should, because some people, they are trying to take over the land. They give us oral approval that we should occupy our land. The project is there. The land is from the Nigerian Police. The Ministry of Police Affairs are the people that are plan to construct it, but it's at the DPC level in the last 15 years. I know this will be the best birthday gift to the entire member of PCRC in Nigeria. We are part of this government. We are part of this government. We are not going to, we are used to contributing money. We are used to how we can bring investors. If we have the permission of the Honorable Minister and our father, the #1 supporter of PCRC in Nigeria, the IGP, if they can facilitate how, under their supervision, how we can have, we get the approval, we can get the people that can build for the PCRC with your approval. And I think we are not going to bother the Nigerian Police or Ministry or our father, President, Commander-in-Chief, with another extra budgetary allocation. Though we are on the land, we have our just room and parlor office in Jabi here, but with your approval, we can still build your dream secretariat and small hotel accommodation of retired Commodore Lubolade, the former Minister of Police Affairs. We are getting the cooperation of Ministry of Police Affairs on this, but without the support of the IGP, because the police give us the land, the ministry want to build. So we are appealing to you to use a good office. This is an opportunity. We have the two with us. If you put us together, you give us the approval, we are going to get developer, and we are to name the building after the President, Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to heartily congratulate the PCRC for its 40th anniversary and also commend for its achievements, especially in expanding the activities throughout the country and for ensuring that women and youths, as well as Nigerians in diaspora, are presented. This no doubt gives the robust fight against insecurity. The Renew Hope agenda of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is committed towards addressing the challenge of the security institution. Therefore, I urge the police forces and the association to be professional in tackling and...
It's just like you can't spell the word woman without man. You can't spell the word she without E. The two entities are highly inseparable, and as the name implies, it's called Police Community Relations Committee. It's to be the bridge between the police and members of the public. And since the time the former Inspector General of Police Etimiang established this PCRC more than 4 decades ago, they have been so active, they have been so excellent. The new leadership of the PCRC under the chairmanship of Magaji Ibrahim Olaniyan has brought in many ideas, many innovations, and of course changes.
The PCRC has been an invaluable and critical partner to the police for over the past 4 decades, fostering mutual trust, understanding and collaboration between police and the community they serve. PCRC has played a pivotal role in promoting community-oriented policing, enhancing public safety, and advancing the shared goals of peace and security. Olaniyan Eson, Spy TV.